Freedom is a concept understood to only exist in a complete understanding of God. It's God that creates, and part of his creativity is the freedom to, for instance, visualize the best, the better, and the perfect, and to choose, and to be equipped and armed to do that. He is the epitome of creativity. Therefore, to not know God is to not know freedom, and hence life eternal, this continual, everlasting ability to create, and this activity of creating can only be by knowing God. The person who does not know God, who is in ignorance, in sin, blinded, not fully equipped, is a servant or dependent or enslaved by such a handicap. And to be set free is to know God. Hence Jesus is the only way. He is understood to be the person that shows the way, that gives God's words, God's understanding, God's wisdom, God's guidance, and that we believe and trust that this is so and receive it. And so we have life eternal. And he prays in John 17, he prays for those that have believed that God has sent him, and that the words that he has said are true and faithful words of God, that they are the words that God sent through him. They believe this, and because they believe this, they therefore have the truth, and the truth sets them free, and they have true freedom. The world doesn't have that, you see. It's lost in ignorance, in its blindness, its misunderstanding, its lack of the full knowledge of God. This is life eternal, to know God, the only true God, and the way to such understanding, which Jesus personifies as giving us because we trust in him, that what he says and directs and exhibits and examples is of God. If you've seen him, you've seen the Father, you see. If you've seen me, Philip, you've seen the Father. How can you say, show me the Father? Have I been such a long time with you, and you say you don't know me? Be reasonable. Okay? So, you can't give freedom to a blind man to go for a walk. He'll fall off the edge of the road, he'll fall into the pit, he'll step into the water, he'll go through the stinging nettles, he'll hurt himself in the brambles. He is enslaved and chained, he has to be, because he can't see. He hasn't been given the light yet. His eyes have not been opened. I was blind, but now I see. This is what salvation, being saved, is, to be given sight, to know God. This is life eternal, to know thee, the only true God, and Jesus Christ whom thou hast sent. Thank you, Heavenly Father.
Put it a different way. Appreciated freedom is that you're free to do what can be done to be a blessing and a benefit to you. Well, if you don't know God, you're completely ignorant of a major part in any life's experience that you're going to have, and you're going to make some really dumb decisions. You're not free to make good decisions because you don't know him, you don't know what he values, you don't know how he will act in response to your actions, and so on and so forth. So you're not free because you don't understand the situation you're in. And if it's the case that God is all-powerful and all-knowing, then you need to know him to be truly free, and then you'll know what you can do to be maximum blessing, however you then define it, but presumably you'll then define it in the way he does, because you'll know the reasons or the understanding as to why he has the values he has, and acts accordingly. So then you are truly free, if you know God. And if you don't know God, well, I was going to say you don't stand a hope. I mean, you might stand hopes, but they're going to be dashed frequently because you're trying to do things that are not in harmony with the creator of all things. And, in some sense, the best possible of all persons. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.